Shark Tale is playing in the other room. I think they've got it covered by me. They've got it covered.
Oh.
You're live on Channel 4. Don't say fuck or bugger.
Okay, who wants to give us a recap of what happened last time? We've had we've had Michael and Say do it so far. So who wants to do it next?
No.
Yes. I can.
I'll do it.
My
I'll
sources.
do it.
I made it the fuck up, Michael.
No, Ken, you can't do this to me.
I'll do it.
Thank you, Patrick.
So, we were late. We showed up late to the rendezvous in Daggersmith, and they weren't best pleased about that. But we got on the road and it was fine, and we had a fairly uneventful journey during the day, and then we got to camp, and while I was awake and paying attention, nobody got attacked. And then as soon as I went to bed and the enemies knew that they had finally had their opportunity.
That's why.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly it. A bunch of really big spider folks attacked us, and Luna immediately ate shit. Like literally instantly.
You guys are level 2, so yes, one attack took her down to 0.
And mostly just like laid around for the rest of the fight. And
just hung out. She just chilled.
Yeah, exactly.
Vibing, man.
And EC and Florian did really good at fighting the spiders.
Hell yeah.
EC got hurt quite a lot, but then Nezreen turned on goth mode, and through the power of Korn and Marilyn Manson, was able to help Luna stabilize and help EC get healthy again. And then Avan and Balloon were both kind of late to the party, and when they finally woke up, there wasn't really a ton left for them to do, but Avan did a sick flip and threw an axe at a spider, and then all of the spiders died, and then I had to go to bed, so I don't know what happened after that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Michael, why don't you finish us off since you were so eager?
No, I'm eating a snack because you didn't want to do it.
You're an actual cat.
Take your time. Don't worry, Michael.
We did another search, and there were people, but they were kind of minding their own business and taking like a kind of off the beaten trail path. Luna got unpoisoned.
Yes.
We skinned and ate the spiders.
We ate their legs like it was crab feed.
We didn't skin them. You don't skin spiders, but and by we I mean EC.
You're doing great so far, Fab. Keep going.
I actually wrote things down this time.
Hey.
Oh yeah, look at you.
That's all I got though. That it wasn't gone over.
Okay.
We played poker, didn't we?
Oh
Was that
yeah, I
that?
forgot that
We actually played
yeah.
poker.
We did play poker. It was a mess. We won't be doing it again, probably.
Some of it. Well, some of us played poker, and other people just gave them their money.
That's true.
Hey.
Anything else happen?
Settling down for this next night, we noticed that there were someone that was probably like ahead of us and was like maybe attempting to circle around. We're not completely sure, but we're actually heading into the second night on the road.
That is correct. Let's go ahead and put you guys. I made a new map.
Oh.
Just so we'd have a different map.
Okay. Whoa.
You guys are all here.
Look at all those boys.
It's horses.
Well, them
Chickens.
chickens.
Yeah, they're chickens, huh?
I can't believe you didn't place me right here where I'm supposed to be.
You guys place yourselves. I can put some like tents and stuff on the map if you want.
It's just where my hammock is.
I remember, don't worry.
Yeah.
Will it show up?
No, Flory and I are buddies now. Excited.
Okay.
Are you having soft tacos later?
Maybe.
Okay.
Depends if they're spider soft tacos.
Spider carnitas.
I'd
I
eat
don't know
it.
if Luna... I would try it.
I'd be interested enough to try it.
Actually, no, I'd be like stumps is what I need.
Oh, another fun fact, not really relevant to the story, but EC speaks 6 languages. Common's the last one that they learned.
That's so funny, by
Yeah.
the way.
Good. EC is much more proficient in Draconic.
Yeah.
I think Elvish would be up there. Nobody's asked though.
Yeah?
We've got how many elves in this party?
There's so many.
There's a lot of elves in the party.
Elvish and Orcish are the first.
Oh, we got camp benches. Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
You guys don't need to wait for me. That the map is just the physical representation of what you guys are
Yeah,
doing.
that's fair.
We're watching your work, your masterpiece.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah, we're watching benches just like fly around. In
I
the sky.
I know
That's
I know it's enthralling, but please.
Okay.
None of us are even thinking about whether or not we should be, on guard. We're just like, fuck.
Florian's
just-
looking out. Florian's kind of keeping an eye out.
I would say it's not night yet. You guys have like an hour or two before.
EC's like waking, like in the midst of waking up because EC was tired.
Yeah. That's
Um,
reasonable after what they went through.
Then just sort of gets up, sees the fire cooking, debunks from their hammock, grabs some of the spider meat, just like skewers it, starts roasting it. Looks up.
There we go.
Does anyone want a spider?
These guys would not all be in here. He's cooking. She's sitting. Banshee looks to you. Would you like to put it in the soup?
EC thinks it might be polite to ask if everyone else wants spider in the soup.
You see they think for a second, their lights sort of blinking on and off. Good idea. I don't eat meat, but those who do may have a preference. But I don't really eat, so.
Intriguing. EC just lets it drop and continues roasting the spider meat.
Lilith is still over here. There we go. He's cooking. Nezrin
Florian
is
turns
reading a
to-
book. Sorry.
Hell yeah. No, you're good. Florian turns to Luna and says, "You feel okay after yesterday? Y'all healed up?"
Fine now.
Okay. You took one for the team there. I was kind of worried.
was a bit worried too. Going to be more alert for a while.
Right. You ever had a battle like that?
Never.
Huh.
I really left my temple.
Temple. Oh yeah, you're with Eris or whoever, right?
Yes. Yes, the seer.
Yeah.
I was raised in a temple in the City of Light, down to the southeast.
City of Light. Would Florian know what that is?
Roll a history check.
Okay. Was he listening in class? No, he was not.
The name sounds familiar. There's like probably some big city. You don't really know any specifics.
Valid.
Have you seen such a fight before?
Not like that. I've seen stuff out in the woods, but I was never had to protect people like that before.
You did a good job. Is he blushing?
You could roll perception, I suppose.
I don't know, he seems like the type to not be able to take an honest compliment.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
No!
Dang!
We rolling low tonight, folks.
Luna's too busy trying to pay attention to her surroundings to pay attention to Florian at this moment specifically. Paying attention to the conversation, obviously, but specifics, Luna's looking out for anything that might be happening.
You're trying to focus and you can't freaking focus.
That ADHD feel.
I was gonna get work today.
Oh no! Well, I don't know. Next time we run into a battle, I mean, I could have your back if you wanted.
I would appreciate it. He made a similar offer.
Yeah. Be advantageous.
Well, I trained in healing arts, so it would only be fair for me to repay the favor.
You heal?
Yes.
Did you see many injuries there in the temple?
We weren't known for being Seer is not known for being a healer, so not many emergencies. A few wounds here and there, just what you get just from living. What was the worst one I've seen? It was a priest who broke her arm at one point. It was pretty gruesome.
Huh. Did you handle that one?
I think I was too young. I helped her dress and bathe and things like that, but that was after everything was reset.
Sounds like it was kind of a cushy life.
More or less. I was well suited to it.
And now you're here.
It's part of my destiny.
Huh.
Well, it was my fate to leave. I have a part to play in something big that's coming, but I don't have many details.
What details do you have?
Needed to join a group. Back in Shady Grove. This is the one. Not too much else. Things get clearer the closer they are.
He looks skeptical, but he doesn't voice his opinions.
There was a vision of me in a field under a new moon. There was a vision of a silver-haired elven man holding a silver object. He's one to be wary of.
All right, I guess we'll keep an eye out.
If we miss it, we'll be reminded. You hungry? I think they're cooking dinner.
Yeah, I could eat. Let's head over there. He's gonna go around the horses, and he's gonna give Broccoli a pat while he passes. Come over to the campfire.
Luna moseys.
She seems the moseying type.
She and Nezrin are gonna vibe a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Gotta press RB to mosey. That's a reference to a comic strip that's like over a decade old by now, I think. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yeah, mosey on over.
Stuck?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's worse.
It's worse.
You see, having no grasp of subtlety has an eye on Luna as they cook.
It's fine.
Is her head back up in the clouds as usual?
Not all the way back.
Okay.
I mean, the conversation you guys had just now was pretty relatively cromulent.
Cromulent. Is she just dissociating all the time except when she's not?
Maybe.
Maybe
it's to accommodate how I get on D&D nights.
Actually, akin to what I posted, so I didn't interrupt these two. EC's actually just gonna like grind them up so they're like a juice and then offer it to Banshee.
Yeah, he'll take it and add it to the soup. He'll sort of nod. He'll like dip a finger in it and then like put it under where like his helmet, I guess. And like you see there's a moment where he's just sitting there with his like finger up there and then pulls it out. The juice is gone. He sort of nods. That should be a good balance for the soup. It should brighten it up a bit. And then he puts it in.
EC is confused on what the golem automaton golem.
Are you asking?
EC has no social decorum.
Oh, okay. I sorry. I wasn't sure if you were describing what EC was doing, or you were talking as EC. Yes. He looks at you. I think the term is ward forged, but not really forged for ward myself.
Cook forged?
Maybe.
EC never got Warforged's name, so EC's.
You can call me Banshee.
Does Banshee taste?
Yes, I have the capability.
This is just sort of nuts. looks around. Some of the spider skewers are done, goes over to Afon and offers them a spider skewer.
He takes one.
So, EC is curious. Is Afan accustomed to fighting foes much larger than himself?
Well, there ain't many much smaller, are there?
There's many. It just depends if you want to fight them or not.
Well, I mean, I fought in the war back in the olden days, and when I pretty much everybody who fought in that, apart from the mercenaries, like Elune, was a halfling. So.
What is olden days? How long ago was this war?
I don't know, 15 years, 10, 15 years.
Huh.
And yeah, most of them were about the same size as me, but I'm quite big for a halfling, so I suppose they were smaller than me, yeah. But I've fought plenty of people since then who've been bigger and still here, so.
What about, well, we are also beasts, but what about beasts?
Beasts? I mean, I've played a few,
What kind?
God, I don't remember. It was like
roll a nature check just to see if you know what you might have done or.
What was that one that I did in the prequel game that we did? I can't remember.
That was fucking piece of shit.
I haven't heard that species.
Real.
You're
yes.
supposed to get the racist
no,
stuff out. You can't be referring to white people like that.
Oh my god.
Say.
That's funny. It was oh god, yeah, I do remember that now. It was an adolescent. Oh god, it's Mike. It's the thing with the lion face and spikes.
Manticore?
Yes, it was like a young manticore that he fought.
I think he remembers that one for sure.
Yes, that one for sure.
That long ago. So,
Manticorelet?
The nature check is for the rest of them, but
yes.
So...
in your travels and in doing jobs for your employers, you have memory of, it's usually people. You've dealt with people more often than not, but there have been a few times where you've been back up to some other people taking down some creatures. And then there was also the manticore that you helped take down for the guild. God damn it.
Here he goes.
Let's see. I would say you've taken down a dire bear before. And then you've also helped take down, you've been a part of, it wasn't just you, but you've been a part of taking down a giant, like almost, it was a weird looking scorpion. You're not really sure what it was specifically, but it was like a weird giant scorpion.
Doesn't matter, it's dead now.
So he says, just before I joined up with Thorn's group, I fought off it was a young manticore, but it was a manticore nonetheless. And there was some kind of giant scorpion. I'm not really a nature kind of guy, so I don't know what that one was. But
Lucy's eyes are just like bright.
Aww.
Like eager.
A few other things, like I think there was a dire bear one time, dire wolves, that sort of thing.
This is Lucy's love language.
Lucy nods.
I mean, mostly people, but and most people are bigger than me, so.
Lucy envies you. He wishes they could go up against a manticore. Manticores have many good things for making leather and poisons.
I'll take your word for it on that one. It's not really my wheelhouse. That.
He's hoping we find something good to hunt.
You often do in forests. What? Why are you here? Why are you doing this? It doesn't seem like...
I thought I've asked this before.
I know, but you're always like... You're always looking for something to hunt, but there's not really that much to hunt out here, so... What are you getting out of this? I know that Thorn is your cousin, but... Why this trip? Why this adventure? Why this group?
Easy didn't really choose the group. Won't choose the group for Easy. But Easy aspires to be like Easy's auntie. His auntie was a great hunter. A hunter that fought in northeastern continent. Many words, many letters in it.
I also cannot see the map.
I'll take you guys to the map for a second.
Oh no, I know it's Zemorzeni. Easy doesn't know how to pronounce it.
I didn't know that. So.
But northeastern continent, Auntie there was part of a band that helped hunt the dragons. And Easy has always looked up to Auntie, so Easy wants to hunt things, grow as a hunter, eventually take down something equivalent, or maybe another dragon if Auntie has not hunted them all. Make something of it and return to village wiser of the world. This is just how you say stepping stone.
Fair enough. Appreciate your honesty.
Do people lie about this?
Don't know. Maybe.
Lying serves no purpose. Shrugs and eats the spider skewer.
Lying serves plenty of purpose to some people, but... I see your point.
By the way, I would just want to say, I will never ever be taking any proficiency in deception, and I've only had my self-imposed thing that any deception check that EC makes is a disadvantage because EC just doesn't lie.
That seems in character.
Very good.
There's no point in lying.
Why would somebody lie?
That wouldn't be very...
What if someone explained it like lying with stealth, but for society, for social situations?
EC's an expert.
They would say, never put me in a situation.
Never put me in a situation.
Fuck, that's good, Zoe. As the night continues on, and as you guys eat and relax and take a load off, is there anything you guys want to do before watches for the evening?
Yes.
Okay, what do you want to do?
So EC was told there was a possibility of people circling back.
Sure.
So EC wants to set up some like snares in the direction that they would probably come at the camp.
Okay. Probably from the west, if they're coming back. That would make the most sense.
So EC will just go out there, just set a couple rope snares.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a survival check for me, please.
That's actually not a disadvantage. That's a natural 20.
Nice. How many snares do you want to set up? Or do you want to set... Explain to me what you want to do.
Alright. So you see, getting this information that people may be circling back, they're at least somewhat intelligent as a group. So EC doesn't want to kill with the traps, merely restrain or even maim, as a treat. So
As a treat.
EC bought some lengths of wood that they can sort of sharpen into stakes.
Sure.
So they'll probably just be like, I'm just gonna roll a d6. 5 rope traps where there's.
You can mark them on the
where you,
map if you want.
Sure. Let me grab this. That's a good color for EC. So there. Up here. In between here. Right there. And here. And the just that, standard. Oh, you put your foot, the rope tightens and you're sort of hoisted above, but at probably it can, like, when it hoists you up, there'll just be a stake down there, so when you cut yourself down, you're gonna land on the stake.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh, a bit of a punji pit situation.
No, not a full pit.
Is the steak medium rare, or no?
Alright.
Unfortunately, and it pains me to say this, these are well done.
Well done, Pointy.
Listen, it was right there. And
It was
pains me
it
to
was
even-
good. It was a good reply.
Goodness.
EC, in a moment of clarity, you realize that maybe you should probably tell the rest of your group where these are, because they are so well hidden that somebody, I don't know if they're going out for a night walk or something like that, might run into them if they don't know where they are.
And die.
EC, in this moment of clarity, comes back to the group and grabs Afan, Luna, and who's closer? Alun. And just brings them out here and like points them out and just informs them, these are here. Don't fuck them up. Also, maybe pass the word along to Florian and Nezrin.
And the rest of the caravan, I assume,
And the rest
as well.
of the camp. But oh right, just sort of like in general, I just assumed that they were going to sleep soon.
I mean, if somebody wants to go out, take a piss in the
Then
woods or
also grab
something.
Bandit then. Also grab Bandit then.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Bandit will nod. He'll sort of like look at all of them, let them know that they should just avoid the west part of the woods for the evening if they need to get up and do anything.
And then, yes. Oh, well, shit. I can't.
I got it.
I'll do that. You see, we'll just sort of like post up in this tree, just so they can, and do their best to just like keep an eye on Luna, like keep Luna in their sight.
Gotcha.
It's gonna be pretty easy because Luna decides she's gonna put her back to this wagon over here, and just look out over that way that she can see. I mean, she's still in easy side of EC. She could hear if somebody started shouting about the traps, and she could kind of see something happen to the east if it did happen.
Gotcha.
Cool.
I'm sure EC's just like up the tree and just bow and arrow drawn, not like knocked, but drawn.
Yeah, just at the
They're on
ready.
our-
All right. Anyone else with any other preparations?
Alin's probably gonna go rooting around the woods for useful herbs and stuff, I think he's just gonna be a badger and hang out around.
Oh yeah, good for him.
Sure.
Florian's messing with a frog.
Florian's poking a frog. Poking a frog with a stick. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. So who's keeping watch?
I did say after the last time that Avan was going to sleep during the day, so he would be able to be awake during the night.
Okay.
Let what happened last time happen again, so he's going to be up all night.
Wow. Okay.
Still give you an extra D4 on all those rolls for tonight.
Okay.
EC's also
The guidance. Okay. So you guys are just keeping watch all night then?
yes.
Okay.
Wow.
EC is now nocturnal.
All right. So I'm going to need both of you guys. I'm going to need wisdom checks. Just because it can get, if you're staying up for 8 hours doing basically nothing, that's going to be like aware on your mind. So let's get wisdom checks from the both of you. Nice. No one loses any sanity. No, I'm not introducing that. I'm just kidding.
I would say with a slightly lower roll, maybe EC like is just like twirling an arrow sometimes, just because they're bored.
I think EC from time to time, it's not like going to cause any disadvantage or anything like that, but just from time to time, EC maybe watches some of the stars just a little bit, or watches the embers of a fire glow, just to change staring and waiting for something to happen, just to change that monotony up a little bit. Okay, Florian and Elune, what are you guys doing then for this night?
If people are watching, then I'm probably gonna go sleep.
Okay.
Rooting around for actual medicinal herbs and things.
And mushrooms.
Are there any?
Go ahead and roll a
heal
survival check. See if you find anything.
Okay.
With an 8, I'm gonna say you are unsuccessful in finding anything really to help with any like poultices, or maybe trying to craft a healing potion or anything like that. You just don't find anything useful around here. Probably because you guys are so close to the road and it's been picked clean already.
Yeah.
So nothing around here.
Deeper.
Yeah,
Elune's not gonna go like out of shouting distance. So.
Exactly. Okay. So then
We've got some time left on the badger, so he's just gonna trot up to someone's lap and just sit there and stare into some distance that's not currently covered.
Okay. So let's see. Everybody's gonna go to sleep. Can I get?
What's that tent situation look like? Sorry to interrupt.
Do you want a tent?
Yeah.
Then you have a tent.
Okay. Cool.
I'm not gonna just be like, no, you had to have one before. You got everything you need. Tent. Let's see if I can find a tent here. Not a circus tent. Not right now, guys. Oh yeah, this classic military tent. Perfect.
Hell yeah. All right.
There. Let's put that
Perfect.
To back. There we go. There. That's your tent, Florian.
Thank you.
Does Elune want a tent?
If Elune just uses his cloak and his hat, he kind of just looks like some trash.
Okay. Perfect. Sleeps over here.
Don't need a tent.
Ari. Nezra's just gonna sleep here, I guess. Boom, 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 boom.
There we go.
Okay, so let's go ahead and let's go ahead and FN and EC, go ahead and roll a perception check for me for the first watch. Afan, you get guidance on that.
Oh, +2.
So 18, and 18. You get a D4 for guidance.
Yeah. And then 22.
First watch of the night, it's quiet. The moon is out. It's waxing. It's not even like a half full. It's like quarter, crescent, something like that. Not a lot of light from the moon. Afan, you can see from like the embers of the fire, or do you keep the fire going during the night actually?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, with the fire you can see a little bit, but not too much. EC, with your dark vision and your perch up there, you can see just as well, but it's nothing's happening right now. It seems pretty quiet, pretty silent.
Sick.
Anything? Yeah, go ahead.
EC's going to make sure that they're not sticking out like a sore thumb.
Do you want to roll a stealth check?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Bad.
EC, that's not bad, Michael.
No, I said not bad.
Oh, I didn't hear the first part. Yeah, it's decent. You think you're pretty well hidden. If I wouldn't say you're like one with the tree, but you've got a height advantage. It's pretty dark. You think you're pretty well hidden.
If people don't look up, I'm good.
Let's go ahead and roll another perception check, please, from both of you.
Gonna get into the
19.
Afan, as you sort of are keeping watch and listening, you hear some movement, but after you get a little tense and you listen in a little closer, you can tell it's just some of the horses being just a little restless.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like much is happening. Doesn't seem like anything really. It looks like a quiet night. Let's go ahead and get another perception check, please.
There we go.
That's not very good. 8.
Go ahead. EC, as you look around, you see the shadows flickering along the what's it called? Wagons. You don't see any movement, but you just get a feeling. You've been around the wilderness long enough. It almost feels like there are eyes on you. But as you look around and you examine and you keep an eye out for anything, nothing seems out of place. But still something feels off.
Eyes on me or eyes on the group?
You're not sure.
EC, maybe just to, introduce something in the monotony, is just going to start soaking the spider venom into 2 arrows.
Okay. EC, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Not bad.
As you look around the camp, you don't really notice anything different until you come upon the spot where Nezrin is supposed to be sleeping. It's dark. You can see where she's on her sleeping roll supposedly, but you notice that her bag's not there.
Alert. Going to come down.
Mm-hmm.
Luna looks at them like
Can
head tilted.
can you guys can Afan see me with the fire?
Yes. At that point, yeah. He sees you've come down.
I gesture towards Nezrin and just sort of gesture to my own bag, then to Nezrin's, and then just sort of make an X with my hands.
Right, Avan acknowledges, like silently, and walks over to Nezrin.
Yep. Avan, as you walk up, you see that there's like somebody in there probably, but as you get closer, it doesn't look right.
What doesn't look right about it?
It's like the sleeping roll. It looks like something's in there, but it's not a person. As you look closer and you examine it, you see that it's filled with a couple of pillows, and Nezrin's not there.
All right.
Young lady.
I'm gonna take a quick look around because I don't like that.
Nope.
You look around, you see sleeping by the wagon, the sort of like canvas flap to the back of the wagon. They like at night, the rest of them are all like latched shut, but it's open. And you peek inside, and you see at least one sleeping body, but another situation similar to Nezrin, where there's like a sleeping bag, but it's empty. And then, as you look around, you see a note left on the sleeping bag.
Oh.
What does it say? What does it say?
Luna, you pick up the note and you read it, and it says, "We have them. Meet us to the north if you want them. Bring your gold."
She reads that out loud. And looks at EC. A little bit mad.
Mad?
It's like, how dare somebody? Like, you guys didn't see them at all. Not like blaming you guys didn't see them at all, but like, holy shit, how'd they do that?
Yeah. I don't know.
EC's eyes are just like cold and just.
Oh no!
Just comes over here. Opens up the flap. Florian, wake up. Nesrin's missing.
He's awake.
We're going to the north. Get your stuff ready.
North, yeah, okay. He slides on his boots, he gets ready really quick.
I go find Alone.
Yep.
Nesrin and can we confirm who it is?
Yes, as you look in, you see that Rainey is still there, asleep, and Aristander's missing.
Nesrin and the tiefling are missing. Aristander?
Are you saying this or are you shaking him awake?
Both.
Okay. All right. He just stands up. He's already ready.
He's already in his clothes and stuff?
Yeah, he just sleeps in his clothes.
It's okay.
He's a crunchy druid. Let him be crunchy.
He's a crunchy druid, you're right. He's a very crunchy man.
Yeah.
Should go. Quickly.
Alright. Up north?
So they said north. Is there like...
There are some hills to the north. Maybe that's where they took him.
We should wake someone in the camp just to make sure.
No, actually, no. I'm wrong. It said south. The north is the lake.
Okay, I'm feeling a lot less bad about that one.
Yeah, right.
I'm feeling a lot less bad about that because I kind of had the west and the north sort of covered.
No worries. Yeah, it's south. Sorry, not the north.
I'm just curious as Alun is Alun suggesting they wake someone up?
Yeah, because if we all go, we aren't gonna have anyone watching camp. And I mean, someone can stay behind, but something out of character, splitting the party, something. Anyways.
Easy because they just want to see if there's like any sort of like telltale like track of like them like
make a
coming
survival
around.
check. Yeah.
Big money, no whammies.
There are tracks. You can see there are tracks, like especially drag marks, leading around where the horses are corralled through the trees there.
Can't believe the horses didn't say anything.
How rude of them.
EC is going to go into the wagon.
Yeah.
Very just gingerly, just like not threatening me, like shake Rainy awake.
Let's see, there's the moment. I just got to sleep.
EC apologizes.
What?
Your tiefling friend here and our compatriot have been kidnapped.
What? And she looks over and sees that Aries. What happened? Were they kidnapped?
We are going to the south to retrieve them, but we want someone to be awake so someone knows that where we have gone.
Oh, okay. Okay. She takes a deep breath. Okay, give me a second. I'll get up and I can keep watch and make sure nothing else happens. Actually, okay, hold on. She thinks for a second. I'm looking up a spell real quick. Okay. I've got an idea. I've got a scroll that my mom gave me for a spell. I can use it. Do you want me to wake everyone else up, or?
I don't know if there's anyone else with eyes on this camp, but I think they have they have their bargaining chip, and we're going to get it back.
Okay.
So maybe tell Bandit, that's the only one else I know.
Okay. I'll tell Bandit, and then we'll wait for you guys. What? Do you know where they went?
By the lake. To the south, by the lake.
The lake is in the north.
Oops.
Damn it, Gabe!
That's where my mistake was. The lake is in the north. The south is open area where there's like the hills and stuff like that.
We only know that they're going south towards the hills. I am a very good striker.
Okay. I'll let Bandit know. Yeah, go get them back. God, they warned us about them. Fuck. Okay.
EC just lets Ronnie alone to whatever they're gonna say to themselves.
Yeah.
Looks to the rest of the group and just sort of jerks their head to the south.
All right, let's go.
Alright, I'm just gonna follow
Roll on out.
Yeah.
follow the tracks.
Yeah,
Follow.
with a 19 survival,
Transformers, roll out.
you definitely find tracks that you can absolutely follow.
Also, EC's not to the point of like shaking Florian awake. EC's
Okay.
still not sure what Florian is, but definitely would have been pretty insistent on Florian waking up.
Okay.
Just move the entire tent up.
Shit.
He'll wake up pretty easily. He just prefers to stay in bed as long as he can, but this is an emergency, so like he didn't take too much convincing.
EC engages Bloodhound mode. Bunch of birds appear, Gabe.
It's fucking funny. God damn it, Michael.
Oh man.
Oh wait, I have a gift for this actually. Let me look for this.
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna put it in Pruna.
I know exactly which one I think you're gonna post, I think.
Jeez.
Is it the comic dub, Michael? Yes! That's the one I was thinking of, thank God.
It's very good. Doodaloo.
Playback has been paused due to inactivity. This is unacceptable.
Let's make sure everyone has vision. All right. I gotta use the new tokens for this. Hold on. God. EC. Luna. Alright, let's put all of you guys on the map over here.
I smell a bitch nearby. I am going sicko mode.
Oh man.
I am going sicko mode.
Such a game. We should play again at some point.
At some point. Okay. I just so you are aware, up is okay. Up is south in this map. It actually let's see how long it's gonna take you. You go 19 on that survival check, right? How quickly are you guys moving? Are you guys being stealthy? What's the plan here?
EC will stop in this and look. They've taken ours and our client. Is diplomacy an option, or are we just making them regret their life choice?
I'd like to try diplomacy before we try.
I mean, we'll have to see, won't we, how they've got them. They've got a
want
crossbow
payment.
to their head.
We could always just do a little bit of a sneaky subterfuge, whatever, and just get in, get out. But not knowing the area, that's.
I say we diplomat them in the throats.
I hate to say it, but I'm kind of with him on this one. Look, looks to me, right? They want money from us. We want the people back from them. We give them the money, they give us the people, and then we fucking kill them.
And then we take the money back.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm down.
I would prefer not to kill. We can tie up, apprehend, whatever is necessary, get the law, what have you, yada yada.
Oh, we'll kill him. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, look, mate, I know what you're getting at, but we're in the middle of nowhere here. There is no law out here. No one's going to come for him. We tie him up, they're as good as dead anyway, but...
How about this? If they agree to surrender, we let them surrender. If they don't agree, we kill.
Alright.
Alright, sounds good to me.
Seems a bit drastic to kill someone over. But...
Aren't you a nature guy? That's kind of how... We're all animals and stuff.
Okay, but are you eating them? Or are you just killing them?
Probably just killing. I don't know, deer do that. Probably.
I'm just saying...
I rolled a nature check.
Are you saying... Is easy
when an animal infringes on another animal's territory... Yes, sometimes there's...
Yeah, they fucking infringed on our territory. Our friends are out. Jesus.
But
okay, whatever.
Usually the route is just to chase away.
Uh-huh.
If they run away, I'm not going to go after them, but if they stand and fight, I'm not going to...
No, if it happens, it happens. But I'm just saying that when the DM asks... No, if we could be not... Try not to kill if you can help.
Alright, whatever. Fine.
I don't
fine
have
either way, but these
sympathy
figures...
for the highway bandit. but I'm just saying.
DC is fine either way,
Anyways.
but DC figured that they would ask.
I guess this is a good time to bring this up. I think I've brought it up before, but maybe not with this group, I don't think. House rule of mine, with when it comes to magic, I have a house rule that you can't non-lethally use magic.
Ooh.
It's in most cases. If I would say it depends on the spell. Something like a Thorn Whip is a lot different than something like an Eldritch Blast or a Firebolt.
Sure.
But in most cases, most magic is very hard to use.
Shatter?
Most magic is hard to use non-lethally. It's like a gun. Like you can try and
Sure,
shoot somebody to maim and hurt them and not kill them, but
This is kind of complicated.
it's when it leaves your hands, it's kind of out of your control there.
Here's my question: does it? We know it bothers your character. Does it bother you as a player if people in the game
No,
are
it
killed?
doesn't bother me at all.
Okay, just checking.
It's an Elite specific thing. Me as a player,
Okay.
I'm like, kill him.
Okay.
Okay, and I just wanted to bring that up if that's okay with everybody. That is like a house
Yeah,
rule of mine.
that's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that.
As the group's preeminent magic user, I take the offense to this.
Do you have any spells?
No, I can't. I'm a fighter. I can't do shit.
So with that 19, I'd like to maybe try and get like 30 feet out, and then maybe break off and do stealthy stealth.
Okay.
Stealth.
Maybe send one person in to communicate and have everybody else stealthing. Or attempting to stealthing.
Florian's pretty good at deception. Just
Alright,
saying.
Grizzly man.
I've also got quite a good stealth score,
Okay.
considering.
Negated by the fact that you're wearing heavy armor.
Luna only has a +1 to stealth.
Very small.
Yeah.
Don't knock his arm.
Okay, I'm gonna say it takes you guys with that score. I'm gonna say it takes you guys about 45 minutes to get to where you need to be, and I will move you to that map.
Okay.
Afan, it is dark. You can't see, so I'm gonna give you a torch.
Thanks.
So
Thanks, mystery voice from the sky.
torch 5e, 20 and 20. Okay.
How fortuitous. The gods haven't given us torch.
Truly,
Okay.
fate is on our side.
So you guys should be able to see.
Okay. What's our plan? We're just gonna surround them, or is somebody gonna go out and talk to them first?
If
I would like to
someone
specify. Sorry.
someone wants to try and talk, they can. EC is going to get to a favorable place to shoot them.
I mean, okay. Like, I'm good at talking to people. I don't know what we want from this. Are we gonna offer them gold?
That's what they asked for in the first place.
All right.
I got a spell that can kind of tangle them up in some vines. If we get in a fight, or even before we get in a fight, if we just group a bunch of them together, like.
All right. Get them
Got a
together in a
9-foot range
group.
on that. Goddamn. Okay.
Is there going to be a specific signal that things are going south and we should just do
I guess we could have a word or a noise or.
EC looks at you expectantly.
Do you want something verbal or visual?
Visual.
Okay. I'll hold my fist up like this. And he
We can't see
makes
you
his
say.
fist and holds it up to the sky. I didn't.
You see nods and just goes off in this direction and is using this tree as cover.
All right. Anybody gonna come with me?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
All right.
Can I roll stealth, Gabe?
Go ahead and roll stealth.
I'm gonna improve that to a 19.
All right, you're hidden.
Alright, that's down to 2. I need to be able to do the recap at some point, Gabe. Down to 2.
You got points for role playing during the week.
Can Luna like kind of peek around one of the trees and see what's going on?
Yeah. Do you want to like? I assume you want to be stealthy.
Yeah, I want to try and be stealthy, and I can only see to like there. I want to see if I can see the people.
Yeah, go ahead and actually, I'm gonna say since EC's there and he can like point out to you guys, it's an opening to a cave.
Okay.
Looks like they're holed up in a cave.
Alright, well, let me roll that stealth. Why do I have heavy armor?
Are you wearing heavy armor?
Shit, I am.
Oh.
Well, it's a 6.
Okay.
Clonk, 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 clonk.
Well, it's the entrance to a cave.
Moon glasses.
It do be the entrance to a cave.
Called night vision.
You see just tears, Luna is like, ooh.
Just kind of clomps over.
He's not the most experienced hunter ever.
Then she's just gonna stay here.
That's so funny. Yeah, EC moves to a different tree. That's totally fine. Yeah.
Aloon's gonna stealth over to here.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me, please, Aloon.
I would like to also use inspiration.
Sure.
I have enough to burn.
That's an
okay.
11.
You know what? I can do another.
If you want to.
Now we're far enough away. I'll risk it. Fuck it.
Oh, that's where the cave is.
Yeah. It's a cave.
It's a cave.
All right, Florian and Fan.
Uh-huh.
I think we're just walking up, right?
Yeah.
Are you guys like announcing yourselves or what?
I don't know. Should we?
Give it the old hail and well met.
Would it be advantageous for them to know we're out here?
Oh.
They gather. Okay. Well, I would rather have them come out here than us go in there alone.
Yeah.
So, Afan, should we call for them?
Oi! We're here. We got your money.
There's nothing for a few moments until eventually, a couple of minutes later, you see a group of people walk out.
Okay.
These surly looking humans. They come out. So the carnies finally showed up. Well,
Please,
well.
just give them back, please. They didn't do anything, please. Florian is totally different from how he usually is. I don't know if you caught it before, Gabe, but he kind of disguised himself.
I did see he turned his cloak inside out.
He's trying to look pitiful, and he's rubbed his eyes the whole time up here, so he's like red-eyed, and he looks pitiful.
Yeah. Well, you bring the gold?
Yeah, we brought what we have. Here it is. He holds out his little sack of gold and steps forward a little bit.
He just looks at the sack and sort of laughs. Come on. You were in Daggersmith for what, a week and a half? Where's the lockbox? Come on. We ain't stupid.
He looks back at Afan.
We haven't got it, mate. They didn't give it to us this time.
And if you don't got it, then bring it back, or else we're We can find plenty of things to do with these guys.
Can you just show us that they're okay?
No.
Well, then you're not getting any money.
Oh, then I guess we're keeping them.
All right, is that so?
Listen, simple. Bring the money, you get them back.
EC?
Oh, I guess that's a signal.
I suppose it is.
Can I fire?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll give you advantage on this one.
Oof.
EC's
How
okay.
about a
Okay,
22?
Let me give me 1 second. Let me open up some character sheets.
Oh, we're gonna tack on a D4 as the bonus action. No, this is a.
You were
this
not
is
a
ready to
rogue.
attack. Well, I mean, favorite foe is just.
Oh, favorite foe. Right. Sorry, I was thinking of steady aim.
As soon as a fawn calls to EC to shoot, Florian's like, "You guys are no fun," and he pulls out his weapon.
Yeah, that hits. You hit him in the shoulder, and he looks up at the tree and spots you, and he's like, "Oh, fuck off."
He needs to make a con save.
Ooh.
Okay. He got a natural 20.
Ooh.
So he
Whatever.
sort of clutches his shoulder, looks over at you, lets out a whistle, and then starts just running in. As do the rest of them.
Rick, did we get a chance to react?
Everybody, you have like 1 round to try and do something before they head back in there.
All right,
Okay.
Havana's gonna go. Do we want to do this like do initiative or?
Yeah, let's just roll initiative for this. Why not? Yeah, we're just in initiative now, sure.
Okay. Here
There
we
we
go. Initiative. Oof. Okay.
Alright. So anyways, it's Vine time, I guess. There's 3 of them in a group.
Give me one.
Perfecto.
Give me a second. I need to roll for them.
No go, only suffer. I hunger for non-lethal blood.
Well, that's a nat 20 on his initiative.
Ooh.
I guess it is part of the attack.
We might have to
Okay.
follow them in the cave, guys.
No, when I said should we roll for initiative, I meant like the order that we get to react in before they get to go.
Well, I would say EC's attack was the surprise that set them off, and then initiative starts.
Oh, okay.
So
It takes an extra 4, by the way.
an extra 4. Okay. 11 total. Yeah, he is going to move. He is going to spend his turn moving into the cave.
All right.
Out of sight. Alune, you see 2 of them still there.
It's not worth it if there's only 2. That's a spell economy. Also, I remembered it makes rough terrain, and that would be not great.
For heading into the cave, yeah. Probably not.
We're doing it. All right, we're gonna do a do. We got what, 30 feet? Shoot it. Oh, it was like right here. I'm just gonna move forward and just like stop.
In the name of the law.
And I'm trying to think. Please make sure I can actually do like something. Nope, that's a touch. Okay. I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on my staff.
Nice. Bonus action.
And can I prepare a like if one of them attack me, I just give them a whack back?
Yeah, you can as your action ready an attack.
I'm gonna ready a whack.
Okay, you ready a whack.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I believe that's my action, my bonus, and my movement. So.
All right. Easy.
Alright. Going to fire. That is 18.
18. 18 is going to hit one of them.
7 piercing.
Which one? Oh, God. I got to give all these guys different colors. Hold on.
Red.
Okay.
And then it's just gonna sort of duck and roll, sort of leap, hop off the tree, roll, and come over here. As they're rolling, they're gonna swap their longbow out for their short swords because they're going into a cave.
Yeah.
Good idea. Sorry, give me 1 second. I should have done this before, but I didn't. Is that all of them? Nice, that was all of them. Okay. Are you making an attack on this guy with your bonus action or something? I don't know. I don't know what you do.
No, I'm just swapping to my short sword so I can
Okay.
attack of opportunity, and when he fucking. But yeah, I already shot
Gotcha.
him.
All right,
Stare him in the
that's
eye.
7 damage. Florian.
Just so it's on the record, EC will stab them non-lethally.
Sure.
Let's see. I'm measuring.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Dang. That's okay. I will just yeah, I'll just run up and Eldritch blast them. I'll blast blue.
All right.
Blam.
12 hits him.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where
Very nice.
where are you hitting this guy? What are you doing with this Eldritch Blast?
I want to either try to hit him on any exposed parts of his body or hit his weapon out of his hand. That would be cool, but I don't know if I didn't set that up beforehand, so I understand if we can't rule it that way.
Gotcha. I would say if you wanted to try and hit his weapon out of his hand, that would be a much harder roll.
Okay, then I'll just settle for hitting him as close to the face as I can, I suppose.
You hit him, you catch him in the neck, like the blast flies and goes across the right side of his neck and then scorches the wall behind him. You can see there's like a hole left where it like grazed the skin and took off part of it. Almost seared with this rainbow, this multicolored force damage. It's like a light show.
I'm not gonna tell you again.
All right. Avan.
Avan is holding a torch with one hand and one of his axes in the other hand. And he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25 feet. And sees that one of the guards is looking particularly.
They're both hurt.
Oh, they're both hurt. Okay.
They're both real hurt.
Yeah.
And he just fucking throws an axe at
Hell yeah.
the blue guy, I guess.
Sure. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Because I'm holding a torch, I do only have one of my. I don't get my second attack, sadly. But
still have the torch.
Yeah.
Throw the torch.
Yeet. Oh fuck me. Yeah, sure. Let's do.
If you have inspo. Yeah.
2d8.
How much inspiration should I have at this point? I have no idea.
You've.
It depends.
Did you roleplay last week?
I believe so.
So
Yes.
you have at least one. And I think we started out with 2?
Did I get one for a recap, or is that not a thing?
Yes.
Okay, so I have 2 then. Alright, I'm gonna use 1 inspiration. It's what, 2d8, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking come on.
11. As you throw your axe at him, the torch, it's off balance. It's not the same weight as your axe is usually. And the axe hits the wall next to him and clatters to the floor around here.
Bummer.
Or to the ground, I should say.
Can I roll an intimidation check at least?
Sure. He does look a little spooked by this small man who almost hit him with an axe.
All right.
I meant to do that to scare you.
Next time I won't miss.
Yeah, exactly.
They are going to step back. This guy up here. This guy's going to step back. His full 30.
All right.
And he's going to try and shoot a loon with the light crossbow. That's a crit. So that's 5 total piercing damage.
Oh.
He rolled badly on his damage.
Thank goodness.
And this guy is... I think this guy is also going to try to move back, so go ahead, take your attack of opportunity, EC.
You should just give up.
He does not get the archery bonus for this, right?
Right.
Okay.
I just have that tacked on.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just making sure. Yeah, so he misses. This guy is going to try and shoot the guy who shot magic. 5, I don't think hits you, Florian, does it?
Nah.
Okay. But that's... Well, actually, hold on.
Get rid of the global attack modifier and just put it into...
That's what I do. I put it on all like my bow attacks. I think that's where they'd be. This guy's gonna... Yeah, move over here. Luna.
I'm going to start by moving. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Sweet. I need the ruler again. Silly. How far is... Ooh, perfect. Luna is going to be muttering some words as she runs into position, and then she's going to cast Command on, I think it's red that's inside of me.
Yeah, I believe you can see red.
Yeah, it's red. And I'm going to use the command approach.
Ooh.
And she kind of like shouts it, and it's the loudest you've ever heard her speak. Like, approach!
Okay.
Get back here!
He's got to make a wisdom
Get
save.
over here.
Wisdom save.
He rolled a 19. As you shout approach, he sort of looks at you and says, you're never going to get your friends. They're in here. You got to come to us.
All right,
whatever. Anything else on your turn?
Frowns.
Disapprovingly.
No.
Okay.
My turn.
All right. Give me 1 second. I gotta play some more music. There we go. All right. This guy is gonna go ahead and yeah, he'll move over here. Actually, no. This is where he's gonna do. So let's go here. Then let's go here and here. You don't see where he goes. Alone.
Man, I had a fantastic idea that would have been great before we, alerted all of them.
Bummer.
Which was to just turn into a rat and sneak around.
That would have been great.
Might have
we'll
been
have to remember
good.
that for next time.
I could still ratatouille it, maybe, but then you'd be down a fighter, so let's not.
Ratatouille, idiot.
Avan gets out a giant chef's hat.
Oh man. That's good.
So just a normal size chef's hat?
Alright, let me see.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can't believe it.
Sorry.
The shade.
Alright.
It's been a while since I had a halfling in my party. This is fun.
Look, I used to play gnomes.
Really?
You want to talk about short kings?
That's good.
Gabe knows all about my gnome.
It's true.
My gnome!
It's right there. Alright, Luna's just gonna move up. Stop! And I think the bonus you're gonna do... Let's see. I think we're gonna do the archer starry form, but we're not gonna use it quite yet.
Okay.
It's aggravating, I'm sure, but...
Listen, you do you.
And I rest my case. Well, no, once again, if they want to hit me, I ready an attack to...
Gotcha.
Because, yeah.
EC.
EC is going to, I guess, maybe hit like a hamstring or a kidney for non-lethal to just take him down.
Yeah.
Just the red one.
Gotcha. That'll hit. And he goes unconscious as you finish him off. Falls down on the ground prone, up against the wall, slumped against the wall.
I'm gonna come over here.
Okay.
That's mine. right there, right there. Okay, yeah. That's better. That's my turn.
Okay.
Is the activity...
Florian, it keeps fucking up for some reason. I have to reload it.
Okay. Florian's gonna run in as far as he can, right behind a loon here.
Mm-hmm.
And no, he'd probably just go for it. He is going to pull the spell focus out of his cloak. And he's gonna start whispering in these harsh, creepy tones, and he's gonna cast Dissonant Whisper.
Can't believe you're gonna blow up his brain.
I'm gonna blow up his brain.
Oh my god.
With insults
You get a freak
that you would hear in a COD lobby. Let's see. There goes his brain.
All right, let me look. Show spell
You
description.
should just give up. You're pathetic. You're such a pussy.
You're doing this to blue?
Yeah, blue.
Okay.
Because red's dead, right?
Unconscious, yes.
Unconscious.
There's another wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
They rolled a 19 again.
Oh, this guy's fucking hard as shit.
I'm gonna
He just
use an inspo.
okay. Yeah, go ahead and
That's not.
it's
unfortunately.
2d4. Yeah,
2d4.
to subtract from someone else's roll, it's 2d4.
Oh, gotcha.
It's not 2d8.
I don't think I've done this yet.
So 3, 16.
That still doesn't.
Beats your 13, sadly. Yeah, he looks at you, and he sort of smiles and laughs, and he says,
You know what?
God, you're pathetic.
I have enough.
Can't even save your friends with your
Unfortunately,
magic.
He still takes half damage.
Call of Duty,
does
this
still
guy
take half
plays
damage.
League.
Hey, whoa!
Oh, you're right. Hold on. Never mind. Never mind. He doesn't say any of that. He goes unconscious. Oh, actually, no. He starts like scratching at his ears, and you see like blood comes out of his eyes as he falls to the ground, and he's writhing in pain on the ground. Before eventually stopping moving.
So we're killing?
Yeah, we're killing.
No! God damn it.
Evan.
Just 1 second, sorry.
Wait.
Avan.
Wait, he's dead? He's not unconscious?
No, he's dead.
Okay, I killed the first one. Damn. Okay.
You can,
Alive.
Evan, you can move through your companions, by the way.
I know, but I can only move 25 feet, so...
Rip.
I can actually technically be in the space of any creature that's larger than me.
That's true.
That's true.
I might action surge here, actually, because otherwise I'm just going to be catching up the whole time.
It's not a bad idea.
So, another 5, 10...
I mean, you can do a dash
15.
action.
Dash action just doubles my...
Your movement speed
yeah.
takes up your
One additional action. Yeah, so you can use that extra action to dash if you want to.
No, I'm going to use the additional... Well, I mean, why would I not just use the additional action to just move my movement speed again?
Yeah, that's what that's what I meant. You can use your action surge action to dash. It doesn't double your movement speed.
I'm confused.
Action surge just gives you an extra action.
Yeah, no, what does dash do?
Dash is you move, you can move up to your movement speed. You double your movement speed, basically.
Oh, I'm just gonna so for my first action I could just dash and move 50 feet and then use my action surge to move again.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
Alright, so yeah. I dash for the that's my first action is to dash all the way over here.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then I've got another action with my action surge, which is 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna move up to, is this like a dire wolf or something?
Yeah, it looks like a wolf that they've got here. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna run up there and I'm gonna hit the fuck out of this wolf with my sword.
Do it.
Go and wail on this motherfucker. Yeah, eat.
That'll hit. As you see, the wolf growls in pain. As you hit it. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, still can't do 2-weapon fighting, so...
Okay.
Although, I guess there's torches in here, right? So...
Yes, these torches are in here.
I don't need... So I'm gonna put my... now put my sword and my torch away, and I'm gonna grab my axes.
Absolutely. Bandits' turns. All right, Afan, you're gonna get peppered. 6 doesn't hit you, I assume. An 11, I don't think hits you.
Nope.
5, God, they're rolling like shit. A 19?
19 does hit, yes.
For 2 piercing damage.
Oh, now
Ooh, no.
these
These guys are
shit.
wimps. They were rolling pretty good for a bit.
They're
there,
rolling like shit. One. Yeah, this guy's just gonna not dash out here. Yeah. One of them's gonna try and shoot EC here. 8, I don't think hits EC.
Nope.
Okay. Is that all the bandits? It's all the bandits.
Can't believe Apon wants to harm EC.
Luna.
I can't believe EC wants to make him a torch harness.
It's good.
To free up your hands!
He's not a baby. He doesn't require a papoose.
No, it's not to carry Apon. It's to Apon doesn't have to carry a torch in his hand.
I think he does require a papoose. I'm pretty sure he does.
He needs a Bjorn.
God, I need my ruler
He's trying to help not look down on Apon more than EC already has to.
Luna's gonna cast Toll the Dead on whatever Afon's fighting.
Yeah. Is that a wisdom save?
It's a wisdom save again. Or take 1d8 necrotic.
It passed. Actually, let me double check. Hold on. Yeah, no, it passes your wisdom save, and it takes
Oh my
no
God.
damage. Growls.
Alright. Well, when do you get injured so I can actually be useful?
Technically, Elun's injured.
I'm also injured.
Oh shit.
You've taken 2 damage.
All right, I stubbed my
Injured?
toe. I stubbed my toe on the wolf as I was kicking it.
Okay.
Alun, you're on notice for getting healed.
Bandit.
Hey.
He's gonna go over here, and let's just see what he's gonna do. Okay. Elun, you're up.
All right.
Gabe, I appreciate you giving me something to eventually skin.
Gonna stand here next to
I can skin the other things, but they might not look at me, right? No one liked that.
No one liked that now.
And then let's see.
Everyone will remember that.
Action. We're gonna hit the puppy. Non-lethally. Not that we're gonna kill it. Quartersdorf.
Oh no, that wolf's dead. That's a pelt. That's a pelt.
Izzy will make sure it's dead.
Let me make sure I'm rolling with wisdom. Yeah. Why is it giving me the... Okay. Oh, it's because of my strength. Okay, because I have slightly active.
12 will hit it. As you knock this wolf out. As it
I think the
yelps.
damage is the damage is proccing off strength, so that's technically a +3 rather than a -1.
You definitely knock it unconscious then.
Okay. And then for my bonus, because we're doing things.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. I believe I activated Archer. Yeah.
You did last turn.
Range spell, 60 feet. 1d8 plus wisdom. I don't have a fun, easy button for that, so we're gonna do 1d8.
It should be a d20 plus 5, I think. Your wisdom is +3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so your spell attack is +5.
I think that hits.
Yes, that's gonna hit any of these guys. Which color do you want to hit?
So we're gonna hit Big Green over here.
Big green, let's go.
I can't see that one.
Big Green!
I can't see that one.
1d8. You go. Doop.
For 3,
Wisdom.
for 6
wisdom.
damage. He's looking hurt.
Damage you do.
Hey.
One of the constellations of the
from.
form around you sort of just flies towards this thing like a dart. This guy, like a dart, and hits him square in the chest, knocks him back a little bit. Easy.
Which one of these fucks fired at me?
This guy in the back.
Alright, I'm gonna take his arrow out of the stone wall and fire at him.
It is a crossbow bolt.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
take my arrow and fire at him.
23 will absolutely hit.
And I'm gonna swap off that guy for my favorite mark and hit him with another 3.
Yeah, he doesn't like it. He looks hurt.
She's gonna take cover here.
Okay. Anything else
The
on your
flicker.
turn, EC? No. Florian.
Okay. What can one do? I guess I'll just go up as far as I can in here. Bloop. Since we're kind of in an open area now, I think I will use Witch Bolt.
Sure, who do you want to use it on?
Use it on purple over here.
All right. Go ahead and make that attack roll.
Oh, come on. Witch Bolt. Here we go. Blam.
Yeah, 17 will hit. As you shock this guy and the lightning is tethered towards him.
Do we see any of our friends around here?
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Avan.
Avan walks up to the green dude
Mm-hmm.
and grabs him, which would be what would I need to
Grapple check? What are you trying to do? Tell me.
I'm gonna take him hostage.
Oh, okay.
Sure, yeah. Go ahead and do a grapple check for me. It's a contested strength. He'll...
Just a regular strength roll.
Yeah, I guess he'll do dex to get out of there. You got a 13 total. Okay, you've grabbed him. You were holding on to him.
Nice. That's impressive.
Holds his one of his axes up to the guy's throat, and then turns to his 5 friends who are in the room, and yells, "If you don't fucking cut this out right now, I'm gonna kill him."
All right.
Bring us the 2, and we'll leave.
You look around the room,
fucking do it.
and you see these guys are looking scared, but these 2 up here, the ones towards the left and deeper in, they looked to you and said, "You already killed one of us. It's too late."
Well, I'll kill another one of you.
This one's still being actively electrocuted. It's a moment.
Oh, it's the pink
He's
one
like,
you did.
"I'll do whatever you want."
Making the Metal Gear electroshock sound.
Electricity.
All right, if they're not going to do it, he's going to kill him.
Okay. Damn.
You had to do it to him.
Had to do
Do
it
I have
to him.
do I have to roll anything for that?
I would say the grapple was your attack for this turn, so next turn you can make an attack on him.
Lucky. Sorry, bonus action.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then you can. You're right. You can go ahead and make a bonus action attack with your extra weapon.
Is it an advantage or anything because I've got my?
No, his speed is just 0 right now because he's grappled.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be yeah, inspiration. Yeah, I'll use my last inspiration. Why not?
Yeah, 18 will definitely hit. As you said it, you're gonna kill this guy. You kill him. You push the thing right into his throat, and he sort of like grabs at it. His hands scrabble, and then he falls to the ground dead.
How many
You
more
just-
of you? do I have to do before you just fucking do what we ask?
Easy just looks to Luna and just sort of whispers, "So we are together."
He nods.
Easy nods in affirmation.
Has the most tired
appears so,
fucking
yes.
face right now.
What's up?
Elise just has the most tired fucking face right now.
Oh no.
It is the bandits' turns.
The wet bandits.
Well,
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
They're just all gonna attack Avant since he killed one of them.
Jeez.
Like they didn't last fucking turn.
20 hits you for 2
Wow.
piercing. So I don't think a 6 is gonna hit you. That's not gonna hit you.
Wow.
Oh my god, they're rolling like shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 12 I don't think hits you.
Nope.
A nat 20 does though. So that's 2 of them hitting for a total of 17 damage.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the last guy crit and
Ooh.
rolled very good on their damage.
Alright.
Hey Zoe, I
Are
heard
you
you wanted
okay?
something to do.
Yay!
Are you awake still?
So that is,
Yep,
what is that?
I'm
15 and then
still-
2, so 17 total. As the first
Still
one sort
going.
of just hits you in the shoulder and it digs a little bit into the armor, but it doesn't hurt that much. But the second one hits you right in the gut, and you can see it's found
Right
a
in the face.
small chink in the armor, and you double over in pain
Oh,
as this thing is
jeez.
dug into you.
I'm still up, baby.
But you are still
Look
up.
at
That
you.
is correct.
Baby!
Let's fucking
Um,
go. Now I'm mad.
And that's their
Before-
turn.
All right, let me get in here next to Florian. Okay. Y'all just shot at him.
Mhm.
Yeah, they all just shot at him.
Um.
And Afan is looking not hot right now.
I can't. He looks really fucking bad, actually. I
Mhm.
can't get to
you
him
know.
unless I do a step.
Yeah, you can do that if you want to.
Teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied place you can see. I'm gonna go right over here next to him.
Hell
Actually,
yeah. All right.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna
Damn
do
you.
a cheeky little cure wounds. Yeah. Well, level 1, thank you. Oh my god. Ugh. That was a failure. Can I make that better?
No, but I'll let you re-roll it once.
Thanks.
That's
It's a little
much
better.
better. So, Vaughn, you get 7 points of healing as Luna touches you.
Cool. Thanks.
I'm hoping the tall woman teleporting in was a bit of a shock to these guys.
They
but-
do look
surprised.
surprised. But as yeah, after that, the leader sort of comes around the corner, dragging someone. You can see a red-skinned tiefling being dragged.
Correct.
And he says, "You really want to do this? You want to? Their life is in our hands, in your hands now." As he's holding up a scimitar to their neck.
Humst.
This is Aloon's lover, correct?
I mean, they only did it like the once. It's a bit.
This is Aloon's one night stand, correct?
It's my one night stand. No, but she's like, oh, fuck, God. I'm trying to think as a player what to do here.
Hmm.
Well,
You
we
cut
have.
your losses and run.
Hmm?
You cut your losses and run. These folks are not, going to, be so kind to you. You got any other exits in this cave?
He just looks at you and says, "Why do you think we're doing this? You think we got something else to lose? You think we'd be doing this if we had other options? Come on. Desperate times make desperate men."
Desperate fucking times. There's a lot better you can do than this.
This is what we're doing. Like I said, your choice.
Looks at our standard.
Who is looking groggy, but they are awake.
Are you a gambling man? Person, sorry. God damn it, turn to phrase.
What's your pronouns?
You see, they sort of look over at you, and then they sort of just nod,
All right.
and say, "Just give him hell." And you see, he just looks. The sort of captain of these guys, the leader, looks at him and is going to hit him on the side of the head with the butt of his scimitar as he goes unconscious.
Oh no!
Kicks him.
Not feeling.
And then
is it? Oh no, it's not my turn yet, is it? Okay.
no, it's still his turn. He is going to pull out a couple of daggers and throw one at Luna and one at Vaughn. So the one at Luna is a 15 to hit.
That's gonna be a big ol' miss.
And then the one at Vaughn, 17 to hit Vaughn.
Oh damn it! Yeah, hit 17 hits.
7 piercing damage as he catches you in the like right below, like in your leg, and it just digs in deep. The dagger sticking out of your leg.
An extra weapon for me. Thank you. You done fucked up now, boy.
Yep, that's 7 damage, but that is his turn. Aloon, you are up.
Hey, what's up, motherfuckers in a 20-foot square? Guess what? And you can measure that shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Tangle time.
Click that spell so I can remember what it does.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. 13. And
They gotta make strength saves, right?
Yeah.
So, let's see. A 13 passes for the captain.
I'm a D4, 2D4 that?
That -5 will definitely make it fail. So they're all restrained right now.
Alright.
These scruffy bandits pass all their wisdom saves but fail a strength save.
Wow.
We're gonna go through this door here, and then we're gonna find like a library that rivals that of Oxford University.
Oh my gosh!
Like, incredibly wise and smart bandits.
I still got a bonus action.
Yes, you do.
So I'm gonna be a little bit of a shit and still hit the captain. I'm on draw. Okay.
I don't know if restrained gives you advantage on range attacks too.
It's
So-
just advantage. And
yeah.
Advantage on attacks that they have.
That they make. Okay, yeah. You can go ahead and roll this attack with advantage.
Let me see. Oh, it's with D6. Damn it. Okay, so D20, D20.
14 plus 5 is gonna hit. Yeah.
We do the D8 plus 3.
That's 8 damage to this guy.
You might want to start rethinking your goddamn life choices, sir.
Easy.
He's gonna come up here. I'm glad that you have kept them still. I would love some target practice. Thank you, Edwin. I'll just go for the guy that I was fighting.
Okay.
Sort of
Mines
look at
are
him.
only gonna hold for so long, so
Just sort of, crouch down into a more sort of like hunting pose. And 22. Right between the eyes.
Which one is this one? Sorry, the yellow guy.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. No, he's dead. You murder this man. Well, not murder. You killed this man.
Are we murder hobos, guys? Are we murder hobos?
Not really, no.
Okay.
We're murder
I'm a
mur-
hobo,
we're,
but I'm not a
we're murder
murderer.
hobo murderers.
Yeah.
You're right.
0 cats.
Yeah, no, you definitely kill that man. He is not coming back from that. The sort of the tangle sort of pulls him down into the ground deeper.
He just sort of makes a sigh of relief. Do you know how hard it is to knock someone out with a bow?
That's funny. All right, Florian.
This is much easier.
Yep, he's just gonna keep on his witch bolt and
Roll a d12.
kill this guy. D12.
There's a small there. Yep,
Not
there's the
dead.
chance. He's not dead yet.
He's not dead.
Probably will be soon though.
And I think he's gonna move in closer here. Wait, actually no, not that direction. Move closer this way.
Gotcha. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that'll be it.
Make sure. Okay. All right, Avan, you're hurt, but you're still up.
Avan yanks the dagger out of his leg and like licks the blood off it. I guess I don't fucking know. He's fine.
Okay, sure.
And he will. So these guys are restrained, so I'm getting advantage on attacks against them.
If you go up there, yeah.
Yeah, alright, he's gonna walk up here, he's gonna... Do I want to do 2 hand axe attacks, or do I want to do 1 rapier attack? I'm gonna do 1 rapier attack, I think, with advantage.
Go for it.
Yeah, I will, thanks.
12 hits.
Come on.
That is Exacxes. You kill this man. You strike him right through the heart as he's restrained. And once again,
No to blame.
they get pulled down into the tangle.
I love that we got an unconscious man and an unconscious dog, and the dog's not gonna make it, and that man, I'm starting to think,
Anything else on your
send him away to
turn?
tell us what we've done.
I cannot do 2 weapon fighting with this, so Is drinking a potion a bonus action or a full action?
Bonus action.
Bonus.
I will drink a potion of healing.
Go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2.
2d4.
Let's see that 10.
That's solid,
close enough,
9.
yeah.
All right, bandits.
Just chugging on a potion while he starts this going on.
This guy is going to try and attack the spellcaster. Elune, what's your AC?
I believe it's a 13.
Okay. So he hits you for 8 piercing damage. I need you to make a concentration check.
Alright. What do I roll for concentration? Sorry.
That's basically a constitution saving throw.
Is it constitution or is it wisdom for my spellcast?
Constitution.
Constitution.
Okay.
Let's get that 10.
Oh, you're good.
Yes!
You pass. That one.
Alright.
So this guy, he did hit you for 8, but the spell does not drop. Let's see.
HPs.
This guy's got disadvantage.
Let's go 5.
Not looking great.
A 19 to hit you? That's with
Oof.
disadvantage. Yeah,
Jesus
on you.
Christ.
I think a 19 hits, yeah. Oh,
For
my armor
another-
class is 15.
Oh, so the first one did not hit then. Okay. This one's going to hit
Yeah.
for 4 piercing damage. We'll just say the con
Okay.
save was for that one.
God, what
Yeah,
was
this
that?
guy's just going to
12?
roll disadvantage against the spellcaster again. I don't think an 8 is going to hit you against a 15, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay. So that does not pass. So you took 4 damage. Luna.
We're gonna move. Do the thing where the ruler happens, but just gonna come. Actually no. Yvonne obviously doesn't want healing right now, so she's gonna go over and heal Alune.
Okay.
A little cure wounds. Yes, level 1. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
You're keeping that 3 this time, sorry.
Okay.
Much
Something.
obliged.
She doesn't do as much as she wants, and she kind of huffs and like shakes her hands out.
All right. Anything else on your turn, Luna?
No.
Okay. This guy is going to try and break free. He does manage to break free. What's the it's just difficult terrain. So this guy's gonna move up here to Afan. And let's see. Does he want to do anything else? He'll make 1 scimitar attack against Afan.
Does he have like an action to do it?
He does. 16 to hit you, Afan?
Yep.
For 9 slashing damage.
Damn it. Love to be on 2 hit points.
Bro, you've been on 2 this whole time. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Keep yo-yoing
Only
back
the last
and
hit
forth.
point that
It's,
matters.
That's very true. Alune,
Yu-Gi-Oh! rule.
that's Yu-Gi-Oh! That's magic. Yeah.
Alright, what to do? Can I? Okay. I'm going to move. Over to here. And I'm gonna shoot orange with my bonus.
Oh yeah, you still have advantage.
Yep. Alright, so that is 2d20 plus 3. 13 will probably hit.
Yeah, the 16 will definitely hit. Or plus 5,
1d8
18.
plus-
Oh, alright.
1d8 plus 3. 7.
Yeah, he looks hurt. Absolutely.
I think, do I have to be on top of the door to be in reach of it?
You can reach out and try to do something with it.
I'd like to assess the lock situation. rattle
You
the door
jiggle
knob.
it feels
Give it the
locked.
thumb. Door's locked. And that's pretty much it.
All right, EC.
Alright. My phone's looking rough. Take care of the things that can pepper off on before anything else. So we're gonna advantage. Gonna try and finish off orange.
Yes, you finish him off.
Right in the throat.
Right in the throat. Gargles, and that's get pulled down like with the spell again.
I'm just gonna get up in this guy's face with his short sword.
Okay.
And also, if you want to give me control of 5 sheet real quick, I can make archery form rolls.
Sure, I can go ahead and do that for you.
That's if you want me to, Fab.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
what? I was
Do you want
distracted.
me to make you your starry form rolls?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
That'll be
That's
useful.
my turn.
While Mike does that, Florian,
Um,
do you want to kill this man?
I really do.
Yeah, you use your action and electrocute him. You don't need to roll. He had 1 hit point left. As he's just
Bam.
smoke and lightning sort of arcs off of this guy, and he falls to the ground,
Disappointed.
having
All of
been
you.
shocked to death.
Boots with a wisp of smoke coming up.
Let's see. That would have been
Little, like-
my.
That would have been just your action.
I don't know if there's anything I can do with my bonus action at this point.
You can at least move if you want to.
Yeah, I think I'll move. A fan is looking rough, right?
Very hurt, yes.
Can I try and step between them? With that,
you can try. I would say you can try and like stand where a fan is, but he would still be in
They're
range
too
for an
close.
attack. You can't like just
Okay.
try to body block.
Okay.
Double check these. Don't mind these rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just push this guy as like a bonus or a free action? I don't want to do
No,
necessarily
that-
any damage.
That would be like an action to try and like grapple him and move him.
I don't want to move him. I just want to distract him. So maybe I'll just yell, "Hey!"
You yell, "Hey!" He seems pretty dead set on what's in front of him, though.
Sucks.
All right, Ivan.
Yeah. I am just gonna swing my rapier at him again, I guess. Well, not that I haven't done that yet, but I'm gonna swing my rapier at this guy as well.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, 23 will hit.
That's not much damage though.
It's
You
something.
rolled
We're
badly.
a little.
You rolled a 1 on your dice, that's why.
Yeah, I must. Yeah, I literally did. Yeah.
Yeah, you to sort of take a step back and lunge forward with your rapier, and you get him in the side, scratching him a bit.
Yeah, and on my bonus action, I'm going to use second wind.
Hell yeah! Look at you.
Nice.
Yeah. Just
See
fucking
that
heat-
D10. Let's see that 10 on the D10.
Yep. 1d10 plus my level.
So D10 plus 2, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that would roll for me.
9.
Close enough.
Yeah, better than nothing.
All right. Anything else, Ivan?
Nope, it's good for now.
The last bandit, I guess, is gonna try to hit Florian.
All right. Come at me.
Disadvantage with his crossbow. 15 to hit.
That does hit.
So 8 piercing damage as he sort of tries to steady his crossbow with all the vines crawling and tugging on him, and shoots you, and it hits you deep in your shoulder, and you can feel it sort of echo through you as the pain is piercing in you.
That's the best you can do.
He does not answer as he's being swallowed by tentacles. Or vines, I should say. Luna!
No.
Not tentacles, vines.
So
Okay,
we've
we're
got
not there yet.
this guy and we've got that guy, right?
Looks like they're the only ones still up.
All right. Luna takes a deep breath, takes a minute to center herself, and casts Toll the Dead on this guy.
Okay.
Not a
Wisdom
healing spell.
save. 14
Oh my.
passes.
Can I?
Oh, yes,
I
you can use
force
inspiration
the-
if you'd like.
It's 2d4 to force him down.
Mm-hmm.
Don't roll 2 once. Oh,
Yes, he
Well,
fails.
just enough for him to fail.
ooh.
Takes 11
Wow.
necrotic damage.
He clutches at his
Whoa.
ears as the ringing, the otherworldly, ghostly ringing reverberates through him. He sort of looks around and sees you, and he grimaces.
Your bell rung.
Anything else on your turn, Luna?
I'm good.
All right. Yeah, this guy is upset. Scimitar to try and hit Avon. 21 to hit you
Oh, fucking damn it. Yes,
for
of course.
8 slashing damage.
Hey,
Oh,
you're at
I'm
3
on-
this
I
time.
got 1 whole extra hit point.
He's gonna roll again. A natural 20.
I'm dead.
So for 7.
Ooh.
I'm
Yeah.
down.
So now that Avon's unconscious, he's going to move forward to Alun.
No, thank you.
And one more scimitar attack. 24 to hit you.
Yeah, I do believe that
Die.
could be hitting.
5 slashing damage.
Oh, he could have done 5 slashing damage against me, could he?
Sorry.
Ow.
6.
And go ahead and roll a concentration check for me, please.
Alright. Constituti.
Yep, you're good. Spell is
At
still
20,
up.
I'm
We're
hyper
shooting
focused.
Constituti.
Alun, this guy's right up in your face.
You get fucking shillelied.
Oh yeah.
Get
Blue
shillelied,
handed.
bitch.
Yeah, 23 will definitely hit.
The most non-lethal crit. Is that doing the crit or?
It's not a crit. You rolled an 18. It's +5 to your attack, not +3.
Oh, the Constitution. Okay,
The Constitution was the crit, yes.
Okay, that's what was fucking with me. Okay.
But he takes the bludgeoning damage. You hit him upside the head. Alright, Evan's
Yeah.
unconscious.
Alright. Lie still.
Anything else on your turn, Alun?
That's gonna be it. Cause I'm not gonna shoot. Was anyone else still up? No.
Yeah, you don't have line on sight on the other guy.
Wait, I've got a spell slot. I can do a healing word.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's a bonus. We're gonna healing word, and on Avon, it's gonna be on your feet, soldier.
Hmm.
Boop, 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 boop.
Ooh.
7.
That
You're
max-
back up.
Avan sits up like the Undertaker.
Incredible. Holy
His eyes-
shit.
He rolls his eyes into the back of his head
Fucking
and like holds his hand up.
I can hear the fucking music playing. Incredible.
It's
I
like
love
a-
it.
Bong.
That's the Toll of the Dead.
EC.
Yep.
Gonna try and shoot the guy, the boss,
23 will hit.
and then my last charge of this is gonna go back up on him
Nice.
for an
Another
additional
one. He's looking hurt. He's looking real fucking hurt.
Is this really? Actually, this is not the place. You're dying.
Florian.
Yeah, gonna Eldritch Blast this guy.
Hell yeah.
Here we go. Kablam!
24 hits for another 4 force damage. As you sort of char a part of him, and it comes out as the force damage sort of melts through part of his leather armor. Sort of looks over at you. He was looking desperate, like a cornered animal.
Florian is
Really gonna
grinning.
die for this shit?
Come on, Afan.
Avan,
Come on, Afan.
you're lying on your back.
You know where to kick him.
Guy through a table.
You sit up.
Can I? Yeah. Can I attack from the ground?
You can get up using half your movement if you'd like.
Oh yeah.
If you attack from the ground, it's disadvantage.
It's disadvantage, right?
Yeah. I'll get up with 12.5 feet of my movement.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna fucking slap the shit out of this guy.
Hell yeah.
Fucking do it. Yeah, let's be having
7.
Good too.
Say it.
No, not
Come
yet. He's still standing. He's looking real fucking hurt though.
There's nothing because I hit with my rapier. I can't even attack with my other weapon as a bonus action.
Yeah. You could take a level of exertion and you get an extra action.
You could.
Could do that. Yeah, fuck it.
Hell yeah.
What does that mean? What do I?
So you take a level of exhaustion, which means you have disadvantage on ability checks, but you can get 1 extra action / a single attack. So.
All right, here we go. Right, because he must be on 1 hit point now. So I'm gonna switch out to my hand axes, so I at least have 2 attempts at this.
It'll just be 1 for this one.
Well, but then he has bonus action.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, no, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh!
Don't fucking need it.
Oh my god!
The crit. Yeah. How do you want to bring this guy down?
I am not tall enough to chop his head off.
Chop him off at the knees.
Kick him in the back of the legs and then behead him.
Get the Achilles.
Yeah, that's all right. So let's say that with the first attack, he slashes him, but it slashes him in the back of the knees, so he falls to his knees, and then the second attack, he takes both of the axes and
hell yeah,
arms crossed, fucking chops this guy's head off.
Hell yeah. Fucking Anakin Skywalker killing Count Dooku.
Yeah. Yep, exactly. He Dooku's the fuck out of
beheaded.
Yeah.
You've still got 1 more attack, or your bonus action attack. I don't know if you can make a ranged attack with that though.
I mean, I could throw one of my.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are you allowed to make a ranged attack with your?
It doesn't say. It just says, when you engage in 2-weapon fighting, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the second attack.
So I think it's just a melee attack then. I don't think it's you can do a ranged. But yeah.
He points at the other guy with one of the axes, and then it's just like, fucking do something.
Yeah.
This guy is the last one alive. I'm just gonna see if he's gonna give up or not. He looks at all of you, and he's just going to say, "You're still gonna kill me?"
You want to die?
That's not what I'm asking.
I can let the vines up, and you can run. But you've seen how quickly we've killed everyone else. He's trying anything funny.
He tosses his crossbow to the side and throws away his scimitar.
Take your pants off now. Ellen kind of gives a look to everyone else and is just like, we good with that?
He just has like an arrow knocked.
Yeah, whatever.
Also,
surrender.
If he goes and he warns people what happens when you fuck with this caravan, then he can leave.
Right, fine, whatever. I'll tell everybody.
Then go.
alright. Take your friend with you if you can.
All right, there's still the other guy who's alive but unconscious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you drop
Wake up
the?
and be like, what the hell?
Do you drop the tangle?
Yeah.
Hey, that specific guy, doesn't have the key, right? Right.
As you sort of like, You see, he just scurries over. He grabs the other one, and then they get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yep. Probably a good choice.
And we get a new pet dog. Just kidding.
Yeah. Pet dog, pet dog.
About that.
All right. Luna, you said you wanted to search this guy for the keys. Sure. Go ahead and roll him.
Start with this guy.
Which guy?
If I didn't find it, I guess that's investigation. Huh.
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation. Yes, you do find a set of keys on him. But you do also see.
Oh wait, is the door up here? Sorry, are we not in here yet?
No, the door is just down there with Luna. Okay. Luna opens it, but as your companions did find, there's not a door up there.
It's the world's most pointless
I could see it in the screen,
It's just it's a little bit of privacy, so they don't have to see. They can't see in there.
Nez, you all right?
Sorry.
Ari's unconscious. Ari's not waking up. They're still breathing, but as you try to wake them up, they're not waking up.
How about Nezreen?
Nezreen, you see there's a few moments. Oh goodness, what happened? I was sleeping. Where am I?
Yep, you're not in Kansas anymore. Let's get you out of here. Is she,
They are bound, yes.
Okay, yeah, he'll unbind her.
She's bound. You see there's a unconscious goblin over here who's bound as well.
Okay.
I'd like to do, I guess, a medicine check on Ari.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a medicine check for me.
Alright. Get to the page. That's a 10. Sure.
They're unconscious. They're not sleeping. You can tell. But they're not waking up right now. Yeah. These are all light crossbows, I believe.
I was thinking today that Isi should use the bow for beasts and the crossbow for men.
That'd be funny.
I think for our standard here, we just need to get them back to the caravan. We can do any detailed anything later.
You see Nezrin is waking up. Oh goodness. All right. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I apologize.
I don't know how this is your fault. Are you okay?
I wasn't keeping watch. I wasn't paying attention.
You were sleeping.
I mean, still.
And that's
I was caught unawares.
Yeah. Well, you live and learn. Pats her on the shoulder. Awkwardly. He's gonna check out this goblin person.
Yeah. What do you want to do? How do you want to check them out?
I don't know. Do they seem they're goblin, but do they seem dangerous at all?
No.
Okay.
No, they are. What would you consider dangerous? They're tied up. They're not with the bandits, obviously.
Right. Like I was thinking, a uniform, a weapon. Seems like they're trained.
Go ahead and roll an investigation.
Okay. Investigation. I'm great at this.
They're wearing like fancy clothes. They've got very nice hair in braids. Most of the goblins you've met in the Shifting Lands are eccentric, to say the least. This one looks like they're from a city or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, Fawn, what do you make of this?
I guess I'll come over and do an investigation check as well.
Sure.
I think they're fine.
Yeah, this is you actually realize that the clothes they're wearing are really nice, actually. Maybe some sort of like noble's clothes or something like that. Or maybe somebody with money.
This is a fancy goblin.
Have you tried talking to them?
Are they awake?
They're tied up and unconscious.
Never mind.
I have.
I'm gonna lightly slap her face or their face.
What? What do you want?
Wakey, wakey.
God, did they come? And they look up. Who are you?
We're the people who just saved your ass.
People who saved my ass.
You?
What the? Looks over. They see Nezrin and. Oh God. Okay, I remember them bringing her in. They kidnapped somebody else. What are they out, or did you take care of them, or what?
Yeah, we took care of them.
Thoroughly taken care of.
Mind if you could untie me?
You're not gonna cause any trouble, right?
She like looks at Florian. Yeah, me being kidnapped, I'm definitely gonna cause a lot of trouble. People who freed me, of course, yeah. What kind of fucking question is that?
Yeah. He'll pull out his sickle and cut off her bonds.
See, she sort of like rubs her wrists. Stands up. Oh God. Fuck. Looks around.
How long have you been here?
I think it's been like a week. They sent a message to my family. It's asking for money, so.
Where do you live?
Kind of looks, sort of frowns. Not from here, somewhere else. I mean, she sighs. From Ivrenos, though.
Well, what are you doing down here? How are they get a message to your family all the way up there?
It's kind of like looks at it. Mail system's pretty good, you know that. And my family, well, they wasn't gonna stay in here, just kidnapped and maybe killed. I told them how to contact them. I wanted money.
Doesn't everybody?
All right. Well, if you live up in Ivrenostra, where did they capture you? Like, were you on your way from somewhere to somewhere else?
No, listen. Do you want my whole life story? I was traveling along this road and they got me.
Okay, well,
Whole story, bro.
Yeah, where are you, like, we are also traveling along this road. Where are you going? Maybe we can help you get there.
I was headed to Strong Bay.
Is that where we're going?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're also going to. Look, I don't know. I can barely remember my own name.
That's fair.
I got knocked out like 3 times.
That's absolutely fair.
You know what? That's fair.
We're also going to Strongway. If you want to come with us, we can make sure you get there safely.
Kind of looks at you guys. Yeah. I wasn't trying to fucking get attention to myself, but I guess it's too late for that.
Hey, what's your name?
You can call me Sam.
Sam.
Yeah.
All right, Sam. Welcome aboard.
Wow,
he holds out his bag of candy and offers some to her.
She'll take one. As will Nezrin as well, to sort of wake herself up.
Yeah. A little sugar.
Michael, yes.
While this is going down, and AC hears them, talking, AC's going to lean down to this wolf, with one of the 10 good berries. Just sort of look at it, reminded of, and just sort of like feed it the good berry. So it restores its 1 hit point, comes awake.
Sure.
Talk now.
What?
Easy, just sort of.
Do we have a dog now?
I don't know.
Sort of looks down at it, with a teensy amount of pity. It don't know its story. Don't know how it got here. It was with the people that either gave it food or maybe just somehow coerced it. It doesn't
Gotcha.
deserve to die here.
Go ahead and roll an animal handling check with advantage for me.
The dog was a druid the whole time. She's like, aha, I'm evil. And cuts you.
See, as you give it the good berry and as it sort of wakes up, sort of like backs up against the wall of the cave and growls at you. But it doesn't attack you. It doesn't bite you.
Gonna go into Sylvan because it's the closest thing I got to beast speech. I am not an enemy if you do not want me. If you wish to go, you can. Tend your wounds and make you better, so you have a better chance of surviving them.
There's a moment as it stares at you. It's still sort of like it's got its hackles up. And it's like leaning down. You see very slowly the hackles come down. And it moves forward a little bit. Very carefully tries to like move around you, EC.
EC will let them.
And then they bolt.
Okay.
Best of luck, Hunter. I'm gonna check this guy and see what he gets.
All right, what's the...
I'm just watching EC, and they probably notice that.
Fair enough. There's also treasure here if you guys want it.
Yes.
Absolutely, but I want to see what this guy has.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check. Did you search this guy?
Get back to normal.
Not
bad.
You find I mean, his weapons, his gear, he's got studded leather armor on. It's a little worse for wear, but it's not bad. He doesn't really have anything on him. He wouldn't really carry anything. So that's mostly what you find on him. He's got a scimitar, a couple of daggers, and his studded leather armor.
As you have been in dire straits, this leather armor is atrocious.
As you look at their I should make a treasure channel, huh?
Treasure channel.
I was gonna take his 2 daggers.
Yeah, absolutely.
You earned them.
Yeah. Just so I've got more shit to throw at people.
All right. Their treasure hoard includes all of these things.
Ooh.
2,000 copper pieces, 1,200 silver pieces, 60 gold. A fancy gown, a cloth robe, leather armor with trimmed fur, a pair of gloves, and a rosewood bowl.
Hell
and
yeah.
Then let's go ahead.
Ooh, times are so hard. I have no money. I have to kidnap people just to stay alive.
Some people are bad.
I'm willing to bet.
Man has 200 gold in here. Times are hard.
Jeez.
They want more money.
Who does
That's
it?
More guys.
They also...
Plus 200 gold and actual gold, not this copper bullshit.
Somebody
if you have $100 in pennies, do you really have $100? You know.
That's you know what? That's fair. Luna, roll a d10 for me, please. You guys already know what time it is. And by you guys, I mean those who have played with me.
Fucking ciphers.
I love these things. Zoe. Roll a d10 for me, please.
Sorry.
It's okay. 6.
That's the
Oh.
one. That's cool.
Middle of the road, baby.
You also find this magic item there.
Ooh.
It's a one-time use magic item.
Ooh. I have identified that I could do as a ritual once we get back to camp, so
Cool.
that can just be like we get it identified a little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
That's what.
All right. Who would be the one sort of looking through like all the treasure and shit?
I'm looking
Florian
at
absolutely would.
the stuff with the pelts and the fur.
Okay, so EC and Florian are looking through the treasure and stuff. You see Sam walks up. Oh God, is my gold in there too? Fuck. I know. Listen,
What gold?
I know you guys like whatever. This is all yours or whatever, but they took my money from here too.
Are these clothes yours?
No.
Okay.
It's up to you if you believe me or not. I had 50 gold and the 20 silver on me when they took me.
Just sort of drugs. EC doesn't care for gold. Yeah, just check with everyone else. EC is checking
Okay.
these.
I've got no reason not to believe you. If you say you have the money, so take it.
Whether you're lying is between you and your god.
She nods, and you see she looks a little bit more relaxed after that. I appreciate it. And you see there's like a small leather pouch in there that she does grab. Looks like it might have been hers, and she puts the gold and the silver in there. And puts it on her person. So
now there's just 10 gold.
yes. I'm just gonna say 10. The silver doesn't matter. So I'll edit this. 10 gold.
Cool.
All right.
I'm gonna go through some pockets.
You're just gonna find like scimitars and light crossbows.
Okay.
-1 light crossbow.
-1 light crossbow, I guess.
And all the bolts, actually.
You know I don't care about ammo, Michael.
Yeah, but then it's just here. I like to think Casey just has all the bolts.
Luna take a dagger off one of them?
Sure. One of them has a dagger or something. You can grab it.
Sweet.
Okay. Well, if everybody's ready, you guys want to head back to camp?
Yeah. Let's go.
Patrick, do you have to start going soon? Or are you good today?
I'm off work tomorrow, so I don't have to worry too much about going to bed.
Wunderbar.
Okay.
I don't want to be up until like 1 o'clock in the morning or anything, but
sure.
Takes you guys with helping with Aristander this time. Let me actually drag him back.
Is he twink weight? Because if so, EC will fireman carry him.
Yeah, he's not particularly heavy.
Yeah, EC's just fireman carrying him.
Perfect.
Yeah, Ethan's got a -1 in strength. That's his dump stat.
As you guys come back from the south. All right, let me get Sam over here too.
Look at you with only 1 dump stat.
Yeah, I've got 2.
You got that big dumpy in your strength, though.
Wow. the dump stats on my character are just zeros.
Wow.
I have -1 intelligence and -1 charisma. So.
I have -1 intelligence too. Hey.
Finally, something we can agree on.
All right, EC's carrying Ari. Nezrin is walking along. You see, as you guys get to the camp, you see, let's hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me just.
We left these guys undefended. Whoops.
Do some. Rainy was keeping watch.
I expressed that concern.
No, EC took the precautions.
Yes.
I figured that EC would have said something like, "Scream as loud as you can if something happens."
I I don't know. Like, it was pretty far away.
It's pretty far away. But yeah, you guys head back into camp. As you come in from the south, you see Rainy sort of just like immediately looks over towards you guys. I assume you guys are not sneaking, right?
Nah.
He's just like striding.
Okay. Yeah, she hears you guys come in. It's still dark, but she looks over and she says, "Oh, thank heavens, you guys are back!" As she gets up and she comes over, is it? Oh.
Yeah.
And they come over. Oh God, are they okay?
He took a scimitar hilt to the side of the head and kind of flopped down like a sack of potatoes.
Oh God, okay.
So
No,
far as I can tell.
bring him over to the fire. We got to lay him down flat. Come on.
Okay. Just now that there's being like concern of how they're being handled, Issy will cease the firemen carry them and just princess carry them, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you lay him down flat near the fire. You see she pulls out her lute and starts playing some music. And there is this shimmer of magic around her as she casts a spell, putting a hand on their shoulder and curing Ari. And they come back to consciousness. Look around. Look over to Alun.
How you doing?
Glad I bet on you.
Doing?
I'm happy I bet on you. Everybody else okay?
Got a few knocks here and there. Nothing a night's rest can't solve. Illumin says probably with like a fucking arrow sticking out of him because I forgot about that.
Yeah, you owe us 15 gold for reparations. Just saying.
It's kind of.
They're already paying.
Bandit looks over at
paid
Florian.
us.
This is exactly why we're paying you. Yeah.
I'll let you off this time.
You see Bandit gets up. Well, did you, I don't know, take care of him? Is there going to be a problem for anybody else?
Nah.
I gotcha.
Got a bunch of dead guys in a cave. Not particularly happy about that, but I mean...
We sent one of them out. He's gonna tell everybody not to mess with us.
And thanks for a second. Could probably claim a bounty on them in Strong Bay. You know where the cave is? Or you know where they were? Like where the
Yeah.
You didn't take their bodies with you, did you? I mean that would be easier, but you know where the cave is, right? You need us to
go back and get some evidence?
No, you could just tell them where it is and then they can send somebody out to make sure. And I'm sure they can pay you.
As when the loon starts slinking off, EC just like strong arms them back in place. Mr. Bandit, do you have bandages?
Yeah. And he just moves over to his cart and pulls out some basic like supplies and hands them over to EC. There, you guys just patch yourselves up.
EC like rustles.
Some of you guys look pretty rough.
EC rustles into the pack, gets a strip of leather. Bite this. Hands it to Loon.
Oh dear.
All right. He bites it.
Yoink.
Oh dear.
Applies pressure.
Make another con save again, Loon.
Fucking bye. See you, Space Cowboy.
Your knees go a little weak at the pain. But you're okay. It passes.
Gee. Fantasy Jesus.
I think that's just Jesus.
A couple of them.
I think that's a Mormon Jesus. That's fantasy Jesus.
Mormon? Oh my goodness. I appreciate that.
And then when that's done, EC just like shoves a good berry in their mouth.
You got a hit point back.
Hit point.
Thanks.
Give me the leather back.
Patooey.
There's a nice stamp on it now.
You gotta sit back down. It's like an hour or two until sunrise. I think we're probably safe without a watch. If you guys just want to rest, I'll stay up the rest of the night.
She's going to be sleeping on the road. So.
Did Easy take any damage?
No.
Not a scratch.
All right. Nice.
That's what happens when you use bows.
Hey, someone
And
shot at me.
they did shoot at them, but they rolled like shit except for against Afan, and
Yeah.
even then it was only half the
And then they
time.
mostly rolled like
Yes, it's very true. They rolled very badly. But yeah, you guys can rest. This seems like Ari is being taken care of. If there's anything you want to do, actually, let's take what time is it?
11.
Give me a second.
Oh.
What time is it where you are, Patrick?
11.
Okay.
I'm in New Jersey.
Okay.
Does anybody need a break or anything like that?
Nope.
I think I need a bathroom break, a drink
Yeah,
break.
tea break, get
All
some
right.
water break.
Let's do a quick one then. It's a quick little break.
Cool.
All right.
Did you
Cool,
did you
good
think
job,
I was
guys.
in the UK?
Yeah, I
Great
did.
job murdering people.
Oh no, I've been living in New Jersey for like 6 years now. So
Oh, okay. That makes
Yeah.
things less complicated time zone wise.
yeah, no, it's mostly that because we've got the puppy now. He goes to bed
Gotcha.
at 11, and his bed is in like 10 feet away from where I'm sitting, so he can hear me talking.
Aw,
And I have to be up to like get him out of bed at 8 a.m. So
okay.
I like if I am like doing this past 11, then I'm gonna go to bed too late, and I'm not gonna sleep enough, and then I've got to work.
Yeah.
But because I don't have to work tomorrow, I can just get him up and walk him, and then like go back to bed. So
Sure.
Hell yeah.
What brought you to the US?
I married an American.
Huh.
Yep. I
Cool.
was living in. We were both living in London, and we were both living in London. She was there because her dad's from Ireland, so she had an Irish passport. Has an Irish
I
passport.
see. Okay.
And she decided that she wanted to move back here, and that necessitated us getting married if we were going to stay together. So
Right.
we got
Okay.
married, and yep, I've been here pretty much ever since. So
Well, good for you guys.
yeah, it's been all right.
It's been all right. Okay. I was gonna say I'm sorry for the state of our country.
I
I'm
mean,
truly sorry, but I'm glad you're doing okay.
it's not like the country I left is any better. Let's be honest. I was at the point where I was like sick of living in the UK, to be honest. So I was glad to
Yeah.
get out.
Valid.
That's fair.
There's every country has its shit.
And for a few years there, the UK and the US were really in a two-way fight to see who could be the worst fucking country on the planet. So,
Yeah.
like, of course,
Who do you think's
we had
winning?
to. Oh, it's probably America at the moment, but the UK was in the lead for a little while there. Like, of course, I had to marry an American and not like my friend who's like Danish.
Right?
Could have lived in fucking Denmark, but no.
Would have been great.
Had to fall in love with the American instead.
Inconvenient.
Yeah, truly.
You certainly didn't marry for the good visa. So I guess you did it for love or something, which is noble and right, I guess.
What can I say? I really like
Fine.
Wendy's.
Wendy's? Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's all you did it for, I think.
Of course.
Super fan.
After we got married, they opened up a Wendy's in the UK.
That's
of
funny.
course.
But at that point, I was kind of already in. I'm stubborn.
In for a penny, in for a pound, as they say.
As they say, yeah.
Let's stick something in the microwave here.
I've returned and I'm hydrated.
Hell
You returned?
yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Looks like we're just waiting for Zoe.
I had lunch with Dad today, and he had to tell me about General Conference in his favorite talks.
How was General Conference?
He liked it.
Did they do anything good?
I guess the young men's president is now Brad Wilcox.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, he's racist. And President Nelson gave a talk about not being contentious and like not arguing and being emotional with each other, which, you know, with the whole LGBT protests and things going on, it just isn't not a good look.
Fair.
Yeah, I haven't heard much else. It was just a regular general conference, I guess. More temples, etc., etc.
They talked about Easter.
We talked about Easter, probably.
I caught a little bit when my mom was watching. I just heard the Easter talk.
Yeah,
that's
I
fine, I
appreciated
guess.
the cult bingo card.
Yes. It's good. Freaking Mormons.
We're talking about they're the best. They get magic underwear.
They do. I burned mine. They're toast.
Good.
Okay. So, as the night goes on, does anyone else want to do anything before the next day? You guys have a couple of hours, and then Or are you gonna rest or talk or do whatever?
Florian's asleep.
Florian's asleep.
He didn't even bother to take off like all of his clothes. He just took off the bloodiest ones and fell asleep.
Gotcha.
It's kind of a never nude, huh?
Yep. He is, you're right.
Oh my god, you're right.
I'm gonna work on the armor.
Well, Luna's gonna identify that piece of treasure.
Oh yeah.
Little ritual.
Luna's gonna patch himself up by horses who don't murder things intentionally. Also because he doesn't particularly like people seeing his tattoos in general, so.
Oh, interesting. Wait, we've seen them, right? The party members. Excuse me, party members have seen them.
You've seen some of them.
Yeah, you saw.
As he cast.
What? No, it was his right arm. Yeah, because he.
His right arm. Yeah. His right arm. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I think the cool S on his ankle is visible, and I didn't really think about that.
Cool Is it a Superman S?
Oh, fuck, he's got a cool S?
He's got a cool S.
Okay, I'll give you the screenshot because it's fucking character. Funny.
Please.
Shit, give me a minute. Carry on with what you guys are doing. It'll take me a couple seconds.
EC's working on leather stuff. Florian's sleeping. Nezrin is looking a little worse for wear, but more like emotionally shook than like physically.
No, that's valid. I am gonna message Riley.
EC sees that Nezrin
Don't worry, I asked Riley before I kidnapped Nezrin.
I feel like if Nezrin's not sleeping, she's probably watching Luna do a ritual and being a nerd about it.
Probably.
That's actually something that Nezrin could focus on to help distract her, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. She's traumatized now.
I love the little note.
So much.
Cool ass.
You figured out. If you learn how to do a stick and poke tattoo, and you're like,
I'm doing a cool S on my ankle. Hell yeah.
Exactly. Don't have any cool achievements, but I can do this cool S.
Hell yeah.
Like cross one leg over the other, and your ankle's right there, and you just do the cool S.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was my exact thought.
You ever drawn the insides of your shoes just in class?
I can't say I have.
Drawn on them or drawn them?
It's like on them.
Oh no.
It was just another like thing to draw on, you know.
That's true. All the emo kids had like Sharpie on their Converse.
Hmm.
They were drawn on them during class.
So, the rest of the night goes by without much issue as people clean themselves up and patch up wounds and pass time. Morning.
If Fawn needs stitches, Luna's gonna do them, but cleaner, but like very meticulous, I guess.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's some healing that goes on, some medicinal healing. Eventually everyone wakes up. You see no, that's not what I want. That's what I want. You see Ari and Rainy come out. Ari's looking a little what's the word I'm looking for? They don't look that sure of themselves as they sort of walk over, but they do take a seat. Rainy's helping them. Everybody comes out. You see Banshee's getting over here, getting ready to cook. Everyone comes out. You see Bandit. Once everybody is here, he does let everyone know what happened last night. You see everyone sort of just looks at you guys. A few of them giving thanks. Some of them just nodding appreciatively. But everybody looks pretty impressed with what you guys have been able to do and help them with.
All right.
Really welcoming Sam as well.
Yes. They can they do welcome Sam, and you see Cray sort of sits next to them. They're talking. The two goblins talking.
Aw.
Two goblins sitting on the bench.
Do any of you speak?
P-A-L-K-I-N-G.
Do any of you speak Goblin?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Don't think so. Nope.
Only at lunch.
Oh my god. Fuck off.
Okay, who wants my RP vote? Because that just lost it for earlier.
Sorry, they already won a vote for me because of the cool S.
Good.
Goodness. Okay. But yeah, everybody's making breakfast, and it looks like it's gonna be a pretty good day. You guys should be arriving at Strong Bay tonight, maybe in the afternoon, depending on how fast you guys move. Bandit probably does want to move a little faster as you guys, have this behind you. You don't want to attract too much attention to see if they had any friends or anything like that in the area.
Every other night it's been something.
Doesn't want to find out. But yeah. Is there anything anyone wants to do during the morning?
Yeah, Florian wants to bathe in private somewhere. I don't know if there's a river or he can just take some water somewhere private.
Yes, you can find some place to privately bathe.
If anybody asks, Luna covers for Florian.
I mean, you could just say you're taking a shower or bathing yourself. Nobody's going to follow you.
He probably wouldn't say he's going to bathe. But yeah.
I gotta go take a shit. I'll be back in 25 minutes.
Yeah.
That's the best way to get somebody to not follow you. I gotta go take a shit. I'll be back in 20 minutes. Nobody wants to be a part of that.
I got a hurricane inside me. No one wants to be around.
Nobody wants a part of that. Yes, Michael?
One thing before EC goes to bed, is gonna take out all the coins that they got in their big bag. Get the other folks around, minus Florian. Excuse me.
Nice.
Wow. Never.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. But just sort of looks between everyone. Well, we are 6, and There are a lot of coins here. I know some people need coins more than other people, but I will take just takes 200 copper coins and 200 silver pieces each, and then just sort of like gestures for everyone else to take what they want.
I assume you take that leather armor as well, huh?
Yeah, I got both. I got the leather armor, and then the cloth robe with rabbit.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not too concerned with any of that.
I'm not here.
I'll take my share of gold, but like anything else, y'all can divvy up.
Avan likes the bowl.
Okay,
Alright.
you take the bowl.
Yep.
That leaves the gloves and the gown. And then your guys' share of the money. I'm not doing the math for you. You guys have to figure that out.
I think it's 200 silver each.
Who wants these bandits' fancy gloves and silk robe?
It's 200
Brian kinda
silver
wants
each,
the
and
gloves.
then for you 5, it's 360 copper.
How much silver?
200.
200. Okay. 200.
Then y'all
And then
can
you said
split 1,800 5 ways, which is 360 each.
360 copper each, yeah.
We're doing math for us.
And 2
Yep.
gold, because everybody gets 2 gold as well, because EC didn't take gold.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Health-wise, anybody doing okay? Got a little bit of magic back, so.
I think
Do
everybody
we
should be
heal
up
if
to
we
full
slept?
after yeah. You guys are fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. We're good.
We can hold on to the stuff that didn't get claimed.
Mm.
If we don't sell it off.
Yeah.
We will just give it to Nezrine.
Okay.
No.
But after EC takes their share of whatever the bandit has, they eat breakfast, do some stretches, pass out in their hammock.
Alright.
Okay. All right.
Avan will also probably eat breakfast and then go to bed.
Go to bed.
He's gonna smoke a shitload of weed.
Hell yeah. As you
Can I come
guys
No.
get ready for the day, you see the sun is shining. It's a clear day today. Looks like the road is going to be very nice. Nothing much happening. And we'll end it there for now.
Okay.
It's a
Well, since Riley's
good
here,
stopping point.
It falls on me. Hey, Gabe,
Yeah?
do we level
Gabe.
up?
You did.
2 level?
Shit.
Was this to spite Riley?
No, I didn't. I didn't know Riley wasn't coming until today, basically, or yesterday.
Okay.
But you had planned for us to level up today, like, since last time.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I remember that.
Level up.
But yes, you guys get to level
Big
up.
boy.
Woof, small boy.
You get to re-roll that. Don't worry, Zoe.
Let's get some fucking hit points.
That's much
Jesus
better.
Christ.
Holy shit, Evan.
Who's puny now?
Damn.
Feel like rolling. I think I'll just take the 6+2.
Yeah, that's good.
I forget which dice I use.
You use a D8 as a warlock.
A D8.
Yes.
Oh, it's the same as the hit dice.
Yes, that's what it is. It is your hit die.
Oh, wait, there's the character mancer thing. God damn it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's okay.
Yeah.
You can use Character Mancer to... You can re-roll that.
So the
Or no,
question-
just take the 5 you got before. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The
Alright.
question here is, Hunter or Gloomstalker?
Oh, yeah.
Do I want to be invisible at night? Or do I just want to do a good hit? I'm gonna go Hunter.
Let's see. Pact boon.
All right. Well, while we figure this out, I'm gonna turn the stream off because we don't need to record all this. Let's do an RP vote before I do that, though.
Vote a loon.
It's one for a
I'm gonna
loon.
say a fun.
Oh, thank you.
One for a fun.
Because I noticed how you opened up conversation for another character to tell their backstory, and I thought that was cool.
I'm gonna go with EC today.
Okay.
Setting some cool traps and shit.
Nice.
I got to hear a lot more about Luna, and I was excited about that.
Mm-hmm. What?
Who hasn't voted?
Who do you think?
Florian. For being the fucking little cop. But first of all, we're gonna take it easy on these guys? Nah, explode someone's head.
Nah. Let's make him bleed out his eyes.
God damn it. Fuck you, Michael.
I'm in dinner first, coward.
You gotta make me do this. Fuck you guys. No one gets one. How about that, huh? No, I'm not gonna do that.
Who's the favorite game?
Which of your children do you like the most?
Misery.
I give it to myself. I get an inspiration point.
To use against us.
I can give those to myself whenever I want to.
You could roll a die.
I could, but that's a cop out. I think I am going to give it to Loon for trying their hardest to not kill anyone staying in the character. They tried really hard, and they tried to get you guys to help with that as well, but things just did not work out for that.
Avan was willing to it, and then people started fucking around, so people had to find out.
Yeah.
Listen, EC was perfect. Like, EC was going along with it, and then they saw people fucking dropping. Asked one more time?
So,
okay,
like I said.
So, Florian.
Aloon, you get the point of inspiration for that.
Hooray.
You rang?
All right.
Why are you murdering people?
Why not? People
Terrible
suck,
child.
dude.
Now that vote's done, okay. I can turn off the stream. Goodbye.